Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and since you guys liked the ranking the movies so much for Star Wars, I am now going to be ranking every TV show that I have watched. Now, I haven't watched all of these fully, but I have seen most of all of them, and I've seen enough of them to have an opinion on them. So without further ado, let's get right into these rankings. First up, we have the OG Clone Wars. Now, this was actually a really good TV show. I didn't happen to get into it until I was really old. I'm 17, so really old being like 16. But it was a pretty good show. It wasn't the same level as, the OG Clone Wars. It wasn't even close, actually, for me. But I liked it a lot. And, it still wasn't bad. It still kept with the original story. It was great. Didn't break any, canon events or anything like that. So, B tier. Middle of the road. It's a great TV show. Alright, now next up we have Rebels. Now, I know we got some hardcore Rebels fans because my cousin is actually a really hardcore Rebels fan. And she would probably hate me for putting Rebels where I'm putting it on the list. But I'm just going to leave it in B tier. Because I like the story, don't get me wrong. Don't shoot the messenger. I like the story. But that animation style is just not, I don't know, man. It's just not the same as, the Clone Wars. I don't know why they changed up the animation style. They could have just kept it the same, man. And probably would have looked a lot better. But, stories are great. Made you actually feel about the characters. Showed you some Ahsoka. Maul died in it, which was really neat. So, yeah, we'll go B tier. Actually, I'll put it above the Clone Wars TV show. Alright, next up. Alright, boys. We got Tales of the Jedi. I think I forgot Tales of the Empire, but we're going to lump them together because I like both of them, actually. Tales of the Jedi is way better, though. Tales of the Jedi I'm going to put in A tier just because of how intriguing the plots were. I love the Dooku plots, and I love the Ahsoka plots. I was never bored in these, and they made them a little bit, like, short series, but I'm okay with that, man. They just need to make more of these, because these are best Star Wars content that Disney's put out in years, which is really, really sad. And I believe this is no, it's not. Second to last animated TV show that we have. It's going in S tier. You already know. Clone Wars, best TV show that Star Wars has ever made. People would say Andor's above it, some that I've talked to. I don't know what they're smoking, because Andor's a great show. Clone Wars is just so high up there, man. Makes you feel for all the clones and all the Jedi, and when you watch episode 3 again and Order 66 happens, it makes you feel that betrayal all more than you did last time. It's just a really crushing story, especially at the end. Oh man, when Ahsoka left the first time watching, it was the saddest thing I've ever experienced. Probably because I was like a child when I watched it, but still really sad. Bad Batch, mid. It decent. Below Rebels, mid. It's pretty okay. Boba Fett, I wanted to like it so badly. I really wanted to like it so badly, but it's just not likable. I don't know. We got Kenobi here. I'm gonna put Kenobi in C tier. Despite what people say, I actually didn't really hate the show. I didn't find it, that bad. It was pretty entertaining, some of the fight scenes, and they did some of the choreography really well. Always love seeing Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor playing the roles again. And it was just, it was a pretty fun time, except for I don't like Reva, however you want to pronounce her name. And, I think first brother got stabbed and was perfectly fine. I was like, okay, I guess they mean nothing. Oh yeah, child Reva got stabbed and was perfectly okay. It's like, alright man, I guess Qui-Gon was just unlucky. I don't know. That's whatever, man. Now, I'm gonna put Andor in A tier. Oh wait, yeah, Andor in A tier. I believe this is actually the Rogue One picture, but whatever. Andor works. It was a good TV show. Not many complaints. It was actually really good. Best live action TV show Other than first season of Mandalorian was amazing, but best live action TV show that Disney's released, other than first season of Mandalorian. Just a great show. I don't know. I love the plot. Uh, you got to see a whole bunch of different, planets, different ways that the Empire operates. Really intriguing. You know what I mean? Ahsoka. This one's difficult. I like it. But the thing is, it's not really, really good. It's only like a one time watch through kind of thing. If it was rewatchable, I'd put it higher. Mm, I didn't. I didn't not like it. It was okay. It mm, mm, mm. Top of C. I'm gonna get shot for that. Top of C. That's wait a minute. Something is missing here. Enough said. Um, actually, not enough said. Acolyte, man, dude, Disney needs to just learn how to make stuff and not market it by accusing everyone of being racist and sexist. Cause like that's their whole marketing scheme here. Is like anybody who watches this and hates it is either racist, sexist, or both. Whoa, man! I just don't like your show. You're just bad at making shows. Like that's their whole marketing scheme, and then people will go and watch it and be like, "No, this show actually sucks," but they got you to watch it. They got watch hours out of it. Ooh, ooh, they got it. It's just so bad and so boring too. It messes up the timeline like no Sith in 1,000 years. Oh, until the Acolyte comes around. Yeah, exactly. F tier. I want to stop talking about it. Actually, we can just stop here. Mandalorian. Now I'm lumping in all three seasons of the Mandalorian together, which is maybe not the best decision. Because it's not that. Mm. Season 1 and 2 are great, in my opinion, but season 3, it fell off hard, man. I fell asleep watching one of the episodes of season 3. I'm not gonna lie. And even in season 2, though, it became more of like like a backdoor pilot episode or season where it just gave a bunch of other characters the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It was way less about the Mandalorian and Grogu than it was, or Baby Yoda. I'm just gonna call him Baby Yoda. Than it was actually, or sorry, it was way less about them than it should have been. So, season 1 and 2, A, potentially S tier. I'm gonna keep it in A, right below Andor, because Andor they haven't messed it up yet. They have one good season of Andor. They have no bad seasons of Andor. I'm gonna put Mandalorian right behind it, just because they have one bad season of Mandalorian, and no bad seasons of Andor so far. But that is because they haven't made any other seasons of Andor. I don't know if they are gonna make more. I think they said they're gonna make another season, which is probably gonna be great. But we just gotta wait and find out. So yeah, these are my rankings. If you agree, like and subscribe. If not, like and subscribe. Comment what you would have changed. I don't know. Remember, Tales of the Jedi and the Empire were lumped together. Cheers.